Hey, this is Nick Williams, your Medicare Millionaire, and I have a question for you. What if you could only grind for one more year? Or what if you're just starting and you only had the opportunity to work hard for 1 year? What if it was your health? What if it was for some reason that at the end of a year you got cut off and you had to change your work activities? That's the question, and that's the approach you should be taking, because everything is changing so very fast. And my answer to that is you want to build inbound lead generation. And this is done through outbound social media marketing at this time and or internet marketing. So basically, what you want to do is build out your platforms, your social media platforms. You want to become a content creator, and you want to push this out. And if you do this, what will happen is people will follow you. People will like you. You do not have to be polished. It's not like you have to be some stately type of sales master, as a matter of fact, you do not want to look like somebody who is a regular television announcer. You want to look like somebody who's real, and people will identify with you. People will say, you look like or remind me of my son. That's why I follow you. Or you remind me of the person I wish my son had become. or she reminds me of my daughter, or she reminds me of my mother, or that's the type of person that I grew up with. That's my kind of people. That's a real person. Or it may be, hey, that person's really polished. That person is scholarly. Who knows the reason that they're going to follow you? But when they do, and people will follow you. Okay, that's all there is to it. People will follow you. And what will happen is they will start buying from you over time, and it will begin to mushroom over at a point in time. Now, there is a rush to get to these people, so you need to think about this now. That's a fact. So again, there's a rush to get to these people because the social media marketing is blowing up, but there's still so much real estate out there. I've used this terminology several times in videos recently, but it's a land rush. And you can get there and grab your share of subscribers or followers, people that will follow you and buy from you and refer you, and then you'll steadily grow from that point. You'll build the business of your dreams with that, where you're sitting back and you have inbound activity. They have agents that work for companies like United Healthcare, and they have call centers. These agents write 40, 50 deals a month. Many of them do. Percentage-wise, by far, way out of proportion with the industry as a whole, because they have inbound activity. They just sit back and answer the phone. It's all inbound, internet, television, all inbound. You can do the same thing. There are people that you know of in this industry that are doing this right now. We've done it with Medicare Millionaire. We were able to monetize that in 10 months and just blow it up. And that's it. To the point now where that's all we can do is Medicare Millionaire. We can't do just in-home sales hardly at all. All I can do is service the clients that I have. Just maintain my book of business. I'll probably bring an agent to service that as well, or 2 agents to service it. So because it's inbound, life gets easier. It gets better. And there's no reason why you should not be taking advantage of this. Telemarketing works. But I tell you what, those devices you hold in your hand, they have apps on them. Those apps they're really smart. And they're starting to screen out telemarketers. Your phone companies are screening out telemarketers. And that's mostly illegal robocalling and stuff like that. When I'm in a client's home, when somebody calls in, the name appears on their television screen. So it could be your Roku box or your Apple TV, whatever it is, can be screening phone calls. So this is going to change in time. It's a cat and mouse game. Direct mail. The returns may be there, they may not. More and more people are getting into this Medicare game. You need to create a platform. You need to create a tribe of followers that will always be there for you, always refer you, always buy from you. And they will be loyal clients because they like you. And you are the go-to person because of your presence that you created on the internet, that they sit there and watch you like they watch television and you are their star. It's crazy, but that's what it is. That's the reality. That's what you need to build. We are teaching people how to build their social media platforms out. We're building them out for agents. We're teaching agents how to create marketing strategies, funnels, create funnels. We have a studio where we're going to be creating the ads themselves. So I'll do the ads for you and you can post them and with 100% ownership of rights to those ads. So we will help you build your content platform out. We'll work with you. We have the programs. We've done this. We know exactly how to do it, and we'll help you do it. You know, again, if you only had 1 year and then you would have to sit behind a desk, what would you do? Not knowing the reason for that, but just let's say, hey, you can only go out and grind out in the field for 1 more year. Then how would you handle that? What would you change in order to know that your business would continue on successfully? And I'm telling you, there's a model for you to grab onto right now. And you should be thinking 1 year. You should be thinking 1 year. I'm going to grind for 1 year. And then you'll transition to this platform that you start creating right now. Listen, we're helping agents do this. This is the future for us. We're still big on telemarketing because that's the now, okay? But I tell you what, this social media is also the now, as much as telemarketing is. But it takes time to build it. So call us. We answer our phones. And I look forward to speaking with you soon.